Still have to finish editing, so I don't know if I explained anything in the last vlog or if this is a completely new vlog because I've been going by day. So last night, and they've been good all week, but I have like a million allergies, and so last night I was brought asparagus. Turns out the sauce and whatever the garnish on the asparagus was, which I originally thought was like lima beans or something, it was hazelnut, which I'm of course allergic to all nuts. So anyways, long story short, I passed out in the bathroom and then got to take a wheelchair down to the medical on the first floor, where I experienced the absolute worst medical service I've ever experienced in my entire life. And then I went up to my room. Actually, I went up to my parents' room. But I got an IV, I had to use my EpiPen, and they gave me stuff to make me throw up. Then I threw up all over the medical bed, which was mostly kind of sort of on purpose because honestly their service was so bad, and if we're paying $400 for this, I'm gonna give them something to clean up. Don't feel bad about it because again, service is horrible. And I 100% caught a cold from somebody on this ship. Fun. Literally the cruise from like hell at this point. I'm so ready just to get off the boat. like dying right now. Oh, fuck. Okay, we are in our hotel in Venice, as you probably realized already. And we go home tomorrow. We have like a 12:40 flight. And oh my god. Our friend who got us this water taxi tomorrow morning to take us back to the airport, they got it for 9 a.m. No, it's 3 hours minimum to be at the airport. Yeah, 3 hours as like the absolute minimum for being at the airport when you're traveling internationally. Yes, internationally. We should have been getting our taxis or whatever around like 8 a.m. No, we're getting there around 9 a.m. and there's 23 of us. It's like a 10-minute walk to get to where we meet the taxi. That includes a whole bunch of random little like passages that are just in like, it's a freaking maze. Plus there's like stairs and stuff that we have to drag our suitcases up. So we had to get a whole bunch of the guys to carry our bags up the stairs and then back down for us. And you know what? It's just gonna be insane, and it should be like an 8 a.m. because we're gonna need that full hour just to get on the boat to our destination and then back off the boat. Like, oh my god. Tomorrow morning's just gonna be insane. But I'm exhausted. Like, I have no energy. I think I ate, like, for the first time today, an actual solid meal, and I still had to break it up between like sittings or whatever, just because I feel so horrible right now. And freaking look at my bruise from the IV. They didn't even put the IV in right. Like, we're traveling with a pharmacist and she looked at this and she's like, that's not even a vein. Where were they putting all the liquid? Although I guess it doesn't matter because the IV bag wasn't even working. Oh my god, it's been the vacation from hell. Like, the first few days were amazing. I had so much fun. Everything was beautiful. And I was so freaking lucky that my parents brought me on this trip. And then the last couple of days, it's just been like 24-hour flu. I caught the 24-hour flu because half the ship also got it. Now I have a cold. Also, half the ship also caught a cold. And then I almost die from my appetizer on the last night on our trip. Like, how? I don't understand, and I feel like crap, and I just want to go home. So I'm so happy we get home tomorrow, and we'll get home, I believe our flight gets in around like 4 p.m, so we'll hopefully be home around 6 p.m. The only issue is that we're going backwards, I believe. Are we going backwards or forwards? I honestly don't know. All I know is that there's an 8-hour time difference between here and home. And I want to go home. I want to see Scarlett, and I want to snuggle, and I want to just be in my own bed because I am so done with this. And what's worse is I still have the next, like, 15 hours that I have to survive without my EpiPen. Because the only thing that literally kept me alive when the whole hazelnut pine nut incident on the last night of the cruise ship happened was my EpiPen. And I had one and I used it, which means I have like the next 15 hours no EpiPen. So if somebody comes near me with peanuts, or somebody accidentally gives me a meal that has nuts and says, oh, this doesn't have nuts, and I eat it, I'm done. That's it. That's the end of me. Like, adios world. Oh my god. This is so annoying. And you know what? My mom freaking told me today that one of the reasons that they brought me is so that I could see that it would be okay for me to travel with all of my allergies and issues. Obviously not. Like, if I ever travel, especially if I ever travel by myself, I'm gonna have to make sure I have like 6 EpiPens, a million things of Benadryl, at least 3 inhalers just in case. Like, oh my god. I don't understand how people do it. I really truly don't. Oh. And oh my god, the nausea medication, whatever that they gave me. So of course I had to like get sick to get rid of the pine nuts and the hazelnut out of my body. So they gave me something, injected it, which by the way, it really hurts because of course bruises from injections. They gave me something to make me sick and it hasn't passed yet. So I'm still so freaking nauseous and it just won't go away. And usually the EpiPen is supposed to give me like a whole bunch of energy, but I think I've just been using so much of my energy to like fight the freaking allergic reaction that I'm just completely drained. I feel so bad too because I had plans with my friend for literally like 2 days after I get back. We were gonna see each other. She'll come visit me for a few days. I'll go see her for a few days. And now that's gonna be put on hold just because I need to freaking recover from my vacation. And I need to get over this stupid cold, which I'm really hoping is a cold and not something worse that I picked up while on vacation. And I have freaking bruises on my leg and I don't know where they came from. Oh my god. Like, look at that. Where did those come from? I honestly do not know. And it's so weird because I only just noticed them. But like, this is the bruise from the IV. And then I also got a shot in my arm. I don't think you can see where it was. Maybe the little like dot. I don't know. But then there's also my EpiPen injection, which is going to leave a bruise. I don't think you can see it on camera. But yeah, that's been my fun. I'm just gonna finish putting away my shit, packing up, making sure I have clothes for tomorrow. And then I'm just gonna crawl into bed because I am just so done. But if I can get it open, this is my view from the window. It's still light out because it's literally like 7 p.m.